Hey everybody, Sean Bukowski here. Hope you're all having a great week. I am going to resist the urge to talk about the weather because, frankly, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of talking about it. It's all everybody talks about, including myself, how hot it is here. But we're not going to talk about that today. Instead, we're going to talk about something equally uplifting, and that's the state of the economy. And it's interesting. It's an interesting time. We've been in interesting times for a few years now. I don't have to tell you this, but we are have extremely high inflation right now. I think the latest report said about 9% inflation for year over year, and as a result, the Fed has been raising interest rates, which is obviously has a very direct effect on the real estate industry. And there's been talk about like what's going to happen, stagflation, a recession, are those around the corner? And so that's what we talk about this week. Really the issue is, all right, what's going on out there? Supply chain is increasing as a the disruptions to the supply chain are increasing costs, and that's a big part of the inflation. And really, what's the end of that? I mean, what's increasing the supply chain? There's the war in the Ukraine, COVID. There's no real quick end of that. I mean, I know we're coming out of COVID, but there's still issues in China, for example, with supply chains. And so you can see, the increasing costs remaining where they are for a while. And the Fed has signaled, another 75% or 75 basis point hike coming and probably more after that. So interest rates are going to appear to continue to increase. And, so with some of these economic indicators, it appears that a recession may be in the works. It's I certainly don't want that to happen, but it's also possible. And as a result, and not to be too, I don't know what the word would be for it, but not to be too you know, negative on this, but a recession in the real estate industry, obviously it's not good, but it does present some opportunity for investors because what you can have is with rising interest rates, there's going to be cap rate increases. And there just has to be because your costs of money go up. And then there's less of an opportunity for distressed assets to refinance, things like that. And as a result, if you're a well-positioned investor, you may be able to find some good investments out there. Now, the flip side of that is I think there's a lot of people on the sidelines right now with a lot of money kind of waiting for there to be some loosening of the cap rates in the industry. So that could be an issue. But I think, if we are heading to a recession, it may present a decent amount of opportunity for investments for a good investor. Hope you enjoy this. Have a great week. Please subscribe to our blog, podcast. What else do we do? Videos on YouTube. Hope you all enjoy it. Thanks.